Hey, this is Mr. Smith, the Science Guy. I am going to show you how to use Google Docs and make a numbered list. Once again, I'm going to show you how to make a numbered list using Google Docs. So, if you could look at my cursor, it's moving around in a circle in the middle of the screen. I'm going to find a list that was maybe not formatted correctly. Now, I'm going to get this stuff out of the way so you can see the top of the screen is this list. It says for 33120, and it's great formatting for the scientific digital lab notebook that we're keeping. Everyone has their own. This person answered the questions correctly for that day, except the list looks not professional, not very scientific. So what I'm going to do is highlight everything in the list, and then I'm going to go to these three little dots right here. It says more. That means there's more to choose from. So I can click that, and then there's options. I can do alignment things, I can do spacing things, I can do a numbered list. That's perfect. So I'm going to click numbered list, and then watch what happens to my list. It makes it pretty good. Now what happened was this one got sucked into the list too. And for the formatting for the lab notebook, I don't want you to indent the date ever because that's how I find the entry that I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is just click undo. It's not a big deal. And when you're using new tools such as the numbered list, you'll do this a lot. You'll make mistakes. So I'm going to click undo. And what I'm going to do is push enter right here. Okay. I'll undo and do that again for you. I'm going before the list begins and making it a new line. Now, remember, you never skip a line like this, okay? I don't want you to skip a line like that. I want it to be concise information. However, when there is a list like this, it looks way neater. It's way easier to read if you used the number list tool. So I'm going to find it again. It's where those three dots are. And if you zoom out in this view, you'll actually see the numbered list without pushing the three dots. So I'm kind of zoomed in right now so you can see it on YouTube. But right now I'm going to find, there's the numbered list. I'm going to push it, and it automatically indents my list, which is awesome. And it lines it up, which is very important, so I can see clearly where each item is. Now what I'm going to do is make sure these numbers aren't repeated because it doesn't make sense to have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And it looks like this person did the exact perfect thing where they capitalized the beginning of each one. The Meglite, it appears, and I think it would. So that is first letter capitalized just like a sentence. And this person put a period at the end of each item. That is optional for numbered lists. You can put the period or not. It doesn't matter for the digital lab notebook because each number signifies that it's a statement or a sentence or a fact or an answer or a solution, and I don't need the period. So if you want to put a period, if it helps you remember to capitalize the next line, that's great, but you don't have to. Okay, so now I'm going to say that this is absolutely perfect for an entry. But what I did do in the beginning is I added all this space. We do not want to waste space. This is how it should look. There's an entry. You don't need a title. It's fine just like this. I know what date it should be on. It should be the answers from my YouTube video, and they're right there. So this entry is perfect. Also, this entry is perfect. Notice how he puts the date, or she puts the date, then a space, then capital letter to start the answer. So I ask you answers, I ask you questions, and you put the answers, just like this. This is perfect. Oh, here's another list. So really quickly, I'm going to make this a list. I'll push enter, I'll highlight the steps, I'll push numbered list, and there's an indented list that's extremely organized, and they have making a cake on the top, which is fine. You don't need a title, but if you want to have a title there, it's fine. If he wanted to add a title or she wanted to add a title up on this one, they could, but you don't need it. Okay, what I'm looking for is that they have a systematic way of showing me how to do steps. Now, this person forgot to capitalize the first letter for each step. So I'm going to go back and change the first letter of each step, and it's going to look awesome. They capitalized this one, put. They did not capitalize take. And this is necessary because a lot of you are just writing numbered lists. Like they don't need to be organized. You're just writing one period, and then you're just putting it in like a paragraph. A lot of science is not writing paragraphs. It's formulating formulas or creating data tables or answering questions in this format where it has to be organized and precise, and someone can find it and proofread it really fast, really efficiently. So I'm going to make this look perfect so you all know how to format yours. Now each one is numbered. As you can see, this is a numbered list, and some have periods, some don't. So I'm just going to make it so there are no periods, and it looks like the spelling is all correct. It looks like everything is in order. This is perfect. There's 6.5 minutes of how to do a numbered list.